I'm on my tablet. I've not been on my tablet for ages. I'll just see if anyone comes in. Let's see. I was glitching before, so... One person. I'll give it a minute or so. I'm not used to it. I'm stacked up on books here. Hi, Red Eye Jedi. Yeah, I've had to come on again because it was proper glitching this morning on my computer, so I thought I'd come on my tablet instead, get round it, hopefully. So we'll see who pops in, because this is just a little chat, and hopefully some of you will resonate with it, or the video that I'm going to tell you about. A lot to do with Egyptians. Egyptians. So, hi Sandy. And it's about healing, you know, like... Sure, that's going to trigger some people. I've just been doing some more bracelets. I'm just waiting for people to come in, putting them together. Watching this video that I was just watching, and like, it's not nothing that new under the sun, obviously, but some people may not have heard about it before, or something might trigger them to be interested in something they were saying. A lot to do with, just let me get this book that I'm popping myself up on. You know, ancient Egyptians. Don't really think it's what the mainstream say, is it? Most of us know that. You know, or know something it's not to do with what they necessarily say it is. So I'll give it another minute, see if anyone else pops in. Otherwise, I'm just going to start talking, because I know people don't get notifications and stuff. So I'll just try and finish a bit more of this off in my lovely, very green leafy cup. Talking about Egyptians, this is what this... Does anyone remember when I did this picture that I've still not finished off? But it does remind me of 007's texting. Talking about the Egyptians and ISIS sort of reminds me of... It's sort of beginning to remind me of this now, the whole bird. The bird's there, and when I was watching this, I was like, oh, she turned into a swallow. You go and watch it and you understand about certain things. I thought, why did I put a bird there? Why has she got wings? So, yeah, this needs finishing off still, but I've put it on my wall around there now, because that's where it needs to be, but there's still the bits that need finishing. I didn't get a notification. No, you wouldn't have done. That's what I've just said to people. You won't get a notification, because, you know what YouTube's like. Hi. So, I don't know what Rich is saying, but I'm going to have to ignore it at the minute, and I'm going to have to put it on quiet mode. So I just wanted to say, I've just been watching, like when I'm crafting, I listen to a lot of stuff. I've always believed, in my perception of the Egyptians and the whole pyramid thing, which there's believed to be about 80,000 pyramids all around the earth. Some are still underground, some are hidden, some are coming up. You know, the guy is kicking off, some of them are coming up. To me, it was energy, free energy. It was also, I believe, something that harmonised us, the land, animals and everything, that kept us in harmony with some sort of sound or energy. And when we talk about frequency, I think frequency, right? Tones, well, sound. Didn't God speak the word? All that sort of stuff. And it's in every religion, you know. We know what man-made religion is, but every story is sort of the same, with the same sort of archons and identifications, labels of things, but they're all the same. So we are taught the pyramids were tombs. Exactly. It's like, I think they were trying to reach things in the ether, but to me they were Free energy. Tesla knew this. Nikola Tesla, let me add. And I believe it was to harmonise us, the realm, everything. So I just wanted to really come on and see if some of you might have seen this, but it was a really good video. Yeah, I think they were found in the Kings Valley. Tones, melodies, and music. Yes, we are the symphony of the universe. It affects our selves, our cells in our body. But the one I was listening to was the sound of alchemy. Now I'm always going on about alchemy. I'm always saying to somebody, about alchemy.
Discover Audible with a free audiobook on us.
Hang on a minute. Is what we're doing when we're transmuting things, this, that, and the other. Some people call it magic. Some people call it science. Whatever. Is to do with alchemy. I see, don't get offended anyone, but I see the Bible as a book of astrology. It depends on how you perceive things. So the Egyptians did have a lot of knowledge. But even they were lied about, like everything's twisted. Hi Dave. Yeah, Aztec pyramid. Well, I just think the Aztec pyramids, I think all pyramids, no matter what shape they were, if they were a little bit different, are still a pyramid. Because in the ether, when you're drawing from consciousness of all consciousness and everything that's put out there, you're going to get the same idea because it's in the ether. So we have pyramids all over. They're not all dead exactly the same. Like the Aztecs were a bit different. I don't believe at the beginning anything was used for sacrifice. At the beginning, I believe it fell. Like when we say Atlantis fell because people got greedy and realised that maybe tone, sound affected people so they could start controlling because not being funny. You look at Hollywood now with rappers, certain rappers that are pumping out crappy songs with crappy words in that affect our generation with crappy hurts that you can't always tell specifically that affect our generation of children because that's what they want. That's what they're going after, our children. Yeah, Bible says signs in the sky, moon, sun, stars and sun. That's what we all are. It tells us not to look at the stars and that. Well, we should be doing. What was the three wise kings? What were they following? Celestial bodies, maybe. But I'm just saying that's just my perception on it all. So this video I was watching, in case anyone's not seen this one, and you'd like to check it out, because obviously it goes about the 7 rainbow colours, the 7 tones, it's that 7 again. They used tones, they used sound to move the stones. I've heard that before with the old things that look like cones, like a pine cone, pineal. If people don't know about that, you can always research because I'm not going into it. It's called The Sound Bringer. I tried to show it before. Sound Alchemy documentary. It was brilliant. Hermetic sound science, Egyptian roots of modern sound healing. You can have sound baths with meditation bowls, crystal bowls. You can have Tibetan bells or whatever you call them, symbol things. You can have a tuning fork, which I've ordered. It's a vibration, it's a sound that affects your DNA and stuff and can bring you in to, I believe, a balance where you're needing it. So just let me shout this channel out. So it's a sound bringer and sound alchemy documentary. It was brilliant. She plays a harp and she played it in Egypt in one of the chambers. When you think about it, if the chambers were that big, I'm just saying, this is just me thinking out loud, in a pyramid, it would echo all over the land. You would hear it because it'd just be, how would you say, because it was so loud, it'd go out. So if we had them dotted around the earth, the realm, all over, because they are all over, like I said, there's meant to be about 80,000 above and below land. It's like a frequency that kept everything, I believe, in harmony with each other, us, with the animals, with the plants, with everything else. Thank you, Red Eye Jedi. I think you've just put the link into live chat. So the past 48 hours I've been low energy, sad, low energy. Oh, really? I haven't been feeling that. I've just been feeling, I've been listening to this and crafting, so I'm just like, but I know everyone's going through different things. Yeah, so this was a bit of the... Hang on.
Over here, the
turned out that the issues for that person emotionally and physically were sitting right in these areas that were dropping out. Deepak Chopra also says something similar. The body is held together by sound. The presence of stress and disease indicates that some sounds have gone out of tune.
Frequency.
We're just bringing back the right tuning.
We are being in tuned. We need to be back in tune with everything. So you think of the word in tune, like we say frequency, but it's a sound. To return into ourselves, our cells, we need to retune our cells inside our body. Yeah, 432. There's many different hertz. Hi, because it affects us. So that's why I say that's why Hollywood pumps certain thing out. Yeah, sound is vibration. Yeah, that's what I mean, because I'm always saying it's a vibe, it's a vibration, it's a frequency, it's all sound. That's how it affects us. The celestial bodies above, the celestial beings, those big stars, you know, they emit sound. If anyone's seen this on YouTube, different channels, they emit a sound. It's a frequency. It affects us, as I've said before. This isn't anything new that I've not said before. I've said this a million times. And that's why, in a sense, some people will get triggered. When Trump's doing a speech, he's not aggressive with it, with his sound. But those Democrats are, they never shut up screaming, do they? Just saying, if anyone gets what I'm saying. But it's sound. We're retuning our chords. So when I've said before about going back to core, going back to our chords as well, we need to fine tune our chords. Yeah, I just say, I always say, if people get me, they get me. If they don't, then fanfare. The Nazis changed it to 440 hertz to destroy. Yeah, and look at us. Well, this is why I say about Hollywood. Yeah, I've 528. I've just got a tune. I've ordered a tuning fork, and that's healing. That's why, Dolly, keep an eye on your sparkles. They're gonna. Yeah, well, they are. They are still very sparkly, and I've not been eating meat properly for quite a few weeks. Like I'd gone down to eggs and just chicken. Now it's not. I just can't. But yeah, the Hollywood, like certain rappers, I'm not saying every singer, and I'll go into that in a minute with the old Q thing. They have these rappers that are rapping about crap and rapping about killing it and women are hoes and all that because they want to affect the children. That's not what we are. But the hurts of the music as well is affecting us. And that's why we need to bring it back to heal, because it will heal people. Sound is a healing mechanism. That's why sometimes when you hear creepy music or other music, you're like, oh, I don't like that. But if it's something beautiful, etheric, something really, it's like, oh. So I'm going to play a little bit of music of what I've been listening to. Hi, Tapper. What did someone just say then? Someone just said something and I was like, oh yeah, I don't know. Anyway, oh yeah, can I just say on the Q front, I don't know this band, but you might, but I know there's a lot of people out there who know this is massive. So think of all the millions that follow these people. Right, there's a band called Massive Attack. Oh, guess what they've just put out? Who killed Epstein? Dun dun dun. What is this? Q. Massive Attack flashes QAnon, Pizzagate, Epstein, Building 7 messages on live concert, people. Hi, No One's Flower. It's pretty awesome that a band of this calibre did that, having millions of fans worldwide. I know what I'm listening to tonight, lads. Well, boom, millions. So maybe all the people that like them might be like, maybe there's something in this. QDQ. At a live concert. Gotta get it out somehow, haven't we? I say watch this space, people. And I'm going to see if I can find this woman that I listen to. You met the first sound engineer of Massive Attack. He's in Bristol. Well, there you go. And they've got the whole queue up thing. Sent you an email, a little video. Oh, thank you, Tapper. Am I supposed to look at it now? So sound is very important. That's why be careful what you're listening to at the same time. So, And I've got to look for this woman because I can't remember her name. Here's a sound, the donging of a... What is it? Not that. You can hear the It's going to give you a few sounds. Hi. That's one of them gong things. No, it's not that one I was listening to. Sounds like the sound of the universe. I'm still trying to find this woman. I wonder if I should type in singing. I want a singing bowl. I put it out to the ether. I'll get a singing bowl and I'll sit and do some singing bowling for you. Right, let me see if I can find this woman. I know some of you listen to her, but I can't remember her name. Bummer. I can't find her. See if she pops up. Is she gonna pop up? Oh. Rainbow signature found in the sky. I'll check that out after. Think. Does anyone know the woman I was talking about the other day? She's got a crystal singing bowl. She came up before, but I can't find her now. Oh, I found her. I found her. One day ago. Don't know if anyone can find that link and put it in. But listen. Yeah, she's good, isn't she? She's beautiful as well. And you have to have your breath as well. It's called, I'll just show you because I can't say it, MEI-LAN. A bit like Red Pill Phil when people said, can't read or you can't spell it. It's like, oh, who cares? If you can see it. She is beautiful, and the music, it reminds me of like ethereal, like celestial, like heavenly. I want a crystal singing bowl. I know the day. She's doing it as well, both like. But just listen. Wouldn't it be nice if an orb came in now? Should I switch the lights off? Well, listen to little bits of the music because it's giving her, you know, if you haven't gone over, check her music out, subscribe, she's lovely. You can listen to this in the morning or whenever. Yeah, prayer song to the divine. Thank you for putting links in. And another one, yeah, reaches your spirit. Another one of hers is, you want to sit and listen to that while you're in the bath or something? No, it's not. No. The link's in the chat. Find another one.
Setting the intention to open up, to open up.
Sound healing's the way forward, folks. Get tingles. Now, can you imagine that sort of music as I was going back to the Egyptians with the pyramids, with the chambers, with that sort of music blasting out, that sort of sound tone all over the realm in different areas, blasting out, healing and harmonizing where we live. Changing things, it is now. See if any orbs come in, seeing us talking about frequencies. We'll look at another one. Well, we won't.
As you open your heart to receive the presence of peace in your life.
So anyway, I'm just saying, sound definitely affects us. That's why, thank you. Bella's just put one in live chat as well, so I will check that out after. But it was just a quick chat to say you can heal through sound. I know someone was talking a few years ago about someone called Seven, I think it was Seven, a lovely lady who was on YouTube around the same time as when Brian Harvey was going on about stuff, and she was talking about something that had got stolen off, say, like the Elites, and she had a healing thing out with sound to take it round hospitals. It does affect us. Makes you wonder why they always have music pumping out in supermarkets, and sometimes the hurts are only slight, not that noticeable, but I do believe it does, and that's why you can get to a state of, it does calm you down. So I do say be careful with what you're listening to, but also she was talking about the pentagram in the sky. Venus, when it goes around the earth, the pattern it makes is a pentagram the right way up with the star up, not down, because the star down's everything reversed, pointing up. Alchemy, again, people get a bit triggered by that, but that's how I see it. Always has been, as above, so below, with etheric bodies and our bodies, as I keep shouting out. But, you know, I'm going to pull a card. Well, I'm not going to pull a card because it jump out as we're talking about that. But I just wanted to go and check that video out because it's lovely, and that woman's lovely with her music. Please go and sub if you resonate with her. Please go and sub. And that's why I say that's why people resonate with different channels, because you're resonating. It's not necessarily what we're saying. You're resonating with something that you feel you know to be something's resonating with you for a reason. That's why a lot of people, when you go over to channels where they're all arguing and this, that and the other, you know, and you're like, as I said before, someone's got a bad vibe, I don't like them, they've got a bad vibe about them, because it's that tone they're putting out, that it's like I said, we're all fine-tuning our chords. They've all been like blah 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 blah. She does show a picture of that, of obviously frequency or like blah blah blah, and then obviously when you trying to fine-tune yourself back into a harmony state. Thank you. Music definitely does affect it. Yeah, and I haven't listened to a lot of music for ages because I was learning about Hollywood and certain people, and I was smashing CDs up and everything. But I like this sort of music now, like that sort of thing with singing bowls. I do want to try and get myself a decent size one. I know they're very dear, the crystal ones, but the crystal ones look beautiful. I've bought myself a tuning fork in 528. I'll have to save up for that. Anyone wants to donate, you always can. But let me go and get my cards. Oh, because you never know, you might get the dolly on doing a song or something, I don't know. The other day, yesterday I think it was, I said I got these. Well, I see this as divine and masculine. Like I said, being in balance, everything's being in balance. So I put them back in the deck. Yes, Dolly, we've got Tibetan belt. Yeah, I've got these that I got sent off someone ages ago, and I do use them. Be nice if it brought some orbs in, but yeah. And also the lady of the video that I shouted out, I don't know if anyone wants to put it in chat again, the Soundbringer channel, is they did show pictures of orbs when people were doing mantras, meditating and through sound, the orbs appeared, and you can see the energy in the orbs. So it's just brilliant. That's why I say if people are resonating with certain frequencies, they're going to see these things, you know. It's not going to come in if you're not on the right frequency. And I was watching a video about hazel eyes today. That made me laugh because someone put, is there something in scripture about he came with hazel eyes? I don't know, something or other. And saying that the chameleon eyes, because they do change colour. Mine change colour. I said they're quite unusual, but the most unusual are green and, was it violet? Thank you, Red Eye Jedi. So I'm going to lower this so you can see when they jump out. Ooh. Smashing everything up. And maybe a bit lower. Just so you can see the cards. I've got the chrysalis deck, as I see, as all as the butterflies are coming out, you know, we're turning into butterflies out of the darkened stage of deceit and all that we have been in. So like I said before the other day about people saying being in your higher self, but we are still of earth. We are still this as well. So working into two worlds, if you like. But I think we sort of want us to pass the fourth and go into 5D. Oh, this one's turned over on itself. Oh, and this is really funny. See, sometimes I just read them as I see them. It's talking about 9 of spirals. 9 is a good number. Breath. I see the spirals of the Fibonacci. But breath was talking about breath as in, with sound, you've got to breathe as well. Breathe, breath, and what did I write down before? Something about breath. It might be on my phone. See. But it is all breath work as well. I thought I wrote something down. Oh, I did take something of what she said actually. It was,
She makes a perfect pentagram, the only planet in our solar system to make a perfect geometrical shape. Perfect pentagram in her orbit every 8 years. This shape happens to be the one that is full, totally, exclusively, of golden mean ratio, the perfection of creation.
it was just a really good documentary with quite a few bits in it. Oh, and funnily enough, birds here. The whole thing with the Egyptian thing with that documentary is Isis bird turned into a sparrow apparently. It does remind me of this picture. I don't know why I stuck a bird there. Feathers, wings. Maybe that's what I was channeling at the time. Who knows? Right, I'm going to do 3 cards. That was number 1. You'll know what I mean if you go and watch the video anyway. Right, let's see. Oh. Right, I dropped that by accident. Not looking. Oh. Oh. Psychic world. Well, funny enough, I just wanted to mention that before I go as well. That's definitely come. Oh, and another one's just fell out. 5 of mirrors. And that's beautiful as well. I see that as a feminine, obviously, flower and the lotus. And she's got a hand over a crown chakra, which it sort of goes in with this whole thing because this one's psychic, the world. This is the world card. This is a really good card. We are bringing our world in. We are the world. It's a butterfly again. She's got wings like a butterfly. It's a feminine. Also, the whole psychic thing is, I see lots of this stuff coming in with the psychic abilities of the clairs, clairvoyancy, this, that and the other. And because something happened yesterday that I don't really need to talk about, and then someone got in contact, I knew it would happen with this person, got in contact with this person, and every time this person gets in contact, this other person gets in contact, and this person was away, and I had a feeling they came back last week, and when I spoke to this person, they did come back last week, and they were like, how did you know? And I was like, I just had a feeling. It's just like, you just know. And I do believe lots of people, I'm not saying everybody, but lots of people are experiencing sort of things they'll just put down to coincidences when they're not. You're honing your intuition and your psychic abilities that we all have, but we've not been using them because as I've said, we've been hoodwinked and distracted by, sorry, I just missed half a chat then, distracted by that sort of music from Hollywood, your phones, social media, as in what they want you to buy, what they want you to do, how they control us, mind control and all that. You're not really honing in and going within yourself and working on yourself to hone in all this stuff that we are a part of, the spirit, the ether, the cosmos, whatever you want to call it, because it's all the same thing that they knew, I believe they knew, in Egyptian times. I'm just going to bring you back up again. A bit higher. And for some reason I just want to do one of my other decks, so I'm gonna grab one. I think I'm just gonna do a few because I've not done any. When people are doing it in their own way, like I said, I'm sick to death of people going on about, you can only do it this way. Don't listen to me. I've got people who try to tell me that, good luck on your journey, but what you think's beyond the veil isn't what you think it is. It's not good, it's not good. Well, that's your perception and that's an energy you're holding. I don't believe that for 1 minute. Get out of the fear. So I've got the shadows and light. So I'll do a shadows and light one. We wouldn't be that in favour if we knew about it. It's always been there, it's always been here. It'd be great if an orb could come in. Celestial energies. Archetypes and energies that have been here before are still here. Ooh. And what card has just fell out in the box? Oh, Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Well, this is what I was saying early on, even though the video was really glitching, was a clear solution. It's like I said, we can go on all we want to do about the past, what shape the earth is, who was enslaved. We've all been enslaved and controlled, let's face it. Blah, 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 blah. But what is the solution? We can't keep going on about that. It's not going to get us anywhere. But we need to work on the solutions of how we're all going to get together and work on this, bringing a new way and new world in. We need to contact more with understanding the veil and the higher source. Exactly, I feel. This is what I'm saying. People are fearing things. It's not saying there isn't entities, but I believe things attached to you when you're in a negative, lower state of being. They know that. We know that. They don't come latch onto you harder if you're in a high frequency. The more you feel like crap, the more you're not doing good things, you're not helping others, the more shit you get attracted to, you sort of thing. So, you know, you've got to be careful. So then I'm going to we'll do a colour one. Yeah, live in the light, exactly. And you can use different names of what you think it is that, you know. People use labels. Some people call it God, some people call it this. And people get frustrated when someone else isn't calling their thing. And it's like, look, yeah, it's a label. I don't like labels, but sometimes we have to label something because that's how people sort of connect with it. But then again, we've got to be careful with the labels. But then again, that could be a fear thing. So I'm going to do, let's see what colour comes out. Colour cards. Your background is too light for orbs. I'll switch it off in a minute. I'll just do these. Let me hang on. I know. Is this not too dark though? Is that better? Or does it need to be a bit darker? I have learned to force myself back. I get triggered as I do not consent to my energy being vampired. Yeah. I've had to do that with people. They don't understand. They think you're calling them nasty or whatever. It's like, no, you're just energy that you're holding on to at the minute. I just can't vibe with. It's not necessarily the person. Sometimes it's just the energy that they're holding because they're not letting go of something. They're not letting go with the flow and all that. You know, people get triggered. Oh, I'm a bad person. No, I didn't say you're a bad person. I'm just not going with the energy right now. Do I need to change this tapper? Is it a bit still too light, or do I need to just darken the show the live and room door? Darker show the living room door, love. I can't because I'm not sat in the same place. Unless I sit on the... Hang on. I know they come in at the door, so I don't know if it's a portal or something. If I could... Hang on. Let's see. If I could... where could I sit? I'd have to prop you up against this chair. Let me see if this works. I'd have to sit on the bloody floor. Let me see if I can prop you up. Hang on a minute. Some people are like, what the hell is she doing? I'm like, I'm not bothered. Right. Is this dark enough? Oh my god, that's like too high now. Where? This? No. Right. What about that? Have I got my Hoover? Hoover in the background. Oh my god. Does the light need to be off in the background? Right. Hang on a minute. Do. Right. Oh. Is that too light? Still too... hang on. That's too dark. Is that too dark? I know where I can put you. I think. No, I can't. Is that too dark? Is that too light? Oh my god. My knees. They need to be darker. Put your lobby light back on. What, out there? Yeah, but is this too light? Right, hang on. Right, if I put the light on outside the door... People are wondering what I'm doing, but we have seen this before, so it's not like it's, you know, it doesn't happen. Hi, Rachel. We're just messing about. So, is that better? I give up now. But I'm a bit too low, so... Yes, knock the light off in the living room. Is that in the dark? Hang on. Right. What? Sorry, as it is, or is this fine? Or knock the light off? Oh, Tapper's saying I need to have the old way. I can't because I'm not on my computer. So I can't sit over there. It's darker in that room. Hang on. Is that better? We're sat in the dark now. No, that's too dark. Oh. Right. One more try. And then I'm giving up. Because if I can try and put it over here where I normally sit. What's going on? Right, try this. Got my hula hoops over there. See, it's not that dark now because the bloody light outside. Do I have to switch that light off? Because the bloody light outside. Do I have to switch that light off? Yeah, keep trying, see? Haha. Then again, I can switch this light on and switch this one off. Let's see. Is that better? Do I need the light out in the hallway? No, that's good. Ugh, is that too light? Right, I'll just talk and see if anything happens. Got my Hoover there, my hula hoops. So I was doing some cards anyway, so I've faffed about too much now. Yeah, Rachel's probably come in like, what are you doing? Turn the whole light off, right, and that's the last one. And if it ain't right, it's tough. So it'd be nice if they come in because I'm faffing about now. There we go. Last time. We'll see. I'll ask them to come in. Do you remember that time when I asked them to come in? And I went, oh, they come in, and they come in. So I shall do the colour cards. We will see. It'd be nice if one just came out on the wall here. Like a big pink nice orb. What's this? Yeah. We'll see. Would be nice. But then I can't concentrate. Because I'll be looking. Intention, yes. There's a fly there, so it's not that. Yes, I have the intention of bringing them in if they want to. Seeing as we were talking about sound again, frequency, sound. Oh, and the cards fell on the floor. 3 cards. Yeah, I have had good orbs on here before, so yeah. We've got, 4 cards. We've got Plum, overcome your challenges. Well, that's something we've discussed before. Overcome your challenges. Also, awaken. I just saw an orb then. Did it just go past there? Because that's why I sort of looked. So I thought, asking them to come in. Burgundy is awaken your passion. Awaken your passion. It's normally when I'm doing cards. Violet, create a balance in your life. Funny enough, that's number 45. As we've said, here they come. As we said, it is all about create a balance in your life in all areas. If you've got something good on this side and maybe that's a bit, then bring it in. Yeah, it'd be nice if one could show up here, seeing as we're talking about sound frequencies. And then the other card is, this is really good because this is something I was trying to talk about today till it was glitching everywhere. It's the whole thing of 12 is brown and it's established boundaries. Yes, we can be all sweetness is light sometimes, but we've also got established boundaries. There are people that are energy sucking vampires. You need to put your boundaries up. You need to take care of yourself as well. So, we have to establish our boundaries. And we have to say no sometimes. That's not hurting people sometimes. You're hurting yourself if you're doing things that you don't really want to do just to please someone else or just to look good in front of your friends or wherever it is, when it's not really something you want to be doing. Look at the energy building up on Glassdoor. I can't say anything because the chat's in the thingy of the door, So, sorry, I was just looking for... Oh, yeah, and then I was going to pull the deck. I've not done this one for ages. Nature's Whispers, because I love this one. This one's got a good frequency and vibe on it. Maybe I should dong me dong. Where is it, me? Hang on a minute. I can't move. This. Maybe 3 times 3 is a good number. 17 in the house. People probably think, what's she doing? No, I can see the door now. I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's good for the pineal gland. Yeah, it is. I'm just going to do this. These. I can see this. Hang on, I've got a card already. Oh, hang on, I've got my book mixed in with a card. I can't shuffle them with a big book in it. Make sure they're all the right way. Yeah, thank you. Red Eye Jedi's just put the link into the Soundbringer channel about Egyptian and sound and how we work on sounds. It's a really good documentary just to listen to. She does have pictures and stuff, but it's really, really good. And she plays the harp as well. I don't know. Haven't got a clue. Was it an Egyptian Anthony? Was an Anthony a Roman? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I still get that song in my head, Michael Jackson, Can You Feel It? Can you feel it? Can you feel... Also, that song he did with the Egyptian video in it. Do you remember the... Oh, what was it called? The... Remember the time we first fell in love. Remember the time. But that reminded me of, like, it was an Egyptian video to it. Remember the time what? We were all, Hebrew or whatever. I don't know. So, yay. So like I said, keeping on that higher frequency, that vibe is where we're, what we're trying to do. Right, so the cards have fell on the floor, and there's quite a few of them, but the one facing up is the one I'm going to pick up. Which is... it's this one, which I'm going to put there. Oh! funnily enough. I'll show you the picture. I'm just making sure we're any, no, the others weren't. Yeah. So this card is 49. A few weeks, Rachel. Heighten your vitality. And that's a good picture. It's a sphere. Could be an orb. Lots of energy, rainbow colours coming off it. It's like these here. Tesla. Could be the ether of where we, pull from, different things going on in the energies. What's that at the bottom? Can't see in the dark. Someone reading something out. He's got a crown on his head, like reading scriptures or something. But she's got a golden robe on. The golden era. I mean, to me, that looks like a new earth as well. With all the rainbow energies, you got the seven colours in the rainbow. If you've heard about, I think is it the Buddhists or Tibetan, when they've ascended into rainbow bodies, I mean, the rainbow bodies of light, this, that and the other. That is also on that link with that sound bringer video. That's why it's a good thing to listen to. See there? And that's why people will notice with the whole glittery thing going on that you'll start to see colours in those glitters as well. Celestial bodies. So I'm going to go anyway because it was really just to shout out that documentary because I just really enjoyed it. Like I said, there's not much new under the sun with that stuff, but if you haven't heard the whole thing of sound and how sound can affect us, it's a good video. And she's a really nice lady and she plays a harp. I believe they're sort of like, and harp reminds me of etheric, is it? Scroll back, where am I scrolling back to? What am I scrolling back to? Anthony? I don't know. Hanson, I don't know. Susie? Don't know. Oh, so your nanny's right. My nana? What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, see, I can't. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, you're talking about here. So, yeah, sometimes they fly in. Should I put a bit of light on? I'll tell you what, I'll do what I normally do because it's normally, I have this backlight on as well and it's normally dark in there. That's what I normally do. Sock's coming off now. Just give it a few minutes. You never know. Ooh. Hello. Hi, TJ. No, we never had a sheepdog. Not unless you know someone who did, but as far as I know, no. We had dogs, but not a sheepdog. Yeah, so I was just seeing if anything was about. I think we had one earlier. But yeah, like I said, check the Sound Bringer channel out with that documentary on the Egyptians and sound healing. And hopefully in the future, I'll put it out to the ether. I will get myself a crystal singing bowl. You'll probably see me doing that next. You know what I'm like? And it's funny that I did have I can never say this, an Ankh-Onk or whatever you call it, that I got off eBay that I cleansed because it's real silver with, what do you call it? It's gone out of my head. Turquoise. Yeah. I will. I'm just Thought a colour was coming up then. Hang on a minute. Don't know. Maybe. So, like I said, I shall see you some point again. I know I should put my cards now. But like I said, just check that video out, because there might be something in there that helps you. And if you can get to maybe a sound healing place, you could try it out. You know, there's no harm in trying stuff out, because some things work for some people and they don't work for others. But I do believe in sound, like we've talked about frequency, and that tones do affect us, and they affect your bodily waters, they affect your cells, and we're trying to realign our cells within us to realign. What's the video? I think it's by Sound Bear Bringer. I think Red Eye Jedi just put it in live chat quite a few times, and it's on the Egyptian. It was something like sound documentary or something. It's just put it in now. Thank you, Red Eye Jedi. Just put it in live chat now. It's a long one, but it's really good, and the end of it's really good. And I think she even talked about diamond bodies, which makes me think of the whole shiny, crystalline sort of thing going on and all that. Some people think's mad, but there you go. So it just sort of resonates with me a lot. It might resonate with some of you, it might not, but the fact is, you can heal through it. There's a lot of people talking about that. A lot of people do it. It might be something that might be able to help you realign your cords in your body. Yeah, we will, Dave. You know. So yeah, love and light to everybody. And yeah, I think that was an all before caught in. You know, sometimes I just come in when I'm yakking, so you know, we shall see. Did something just come in then? I thought I could see it. I thought I didn't see something, and I thought, phew. But yeah, I thought that was an energy over there coming a bit more peachy coloured, I thought. Yeah, you can always go back. So, I shall see you soon. And someone's coming in saying hi, and I'm like, bye. So it was just a quick one, she says, just to chuck that into chat. So if no one knows what I'm talking about, Red Eye Jedi has just put well, he's just put something else out there, but if you go through the chat, you will see links to what we've been talking about, and you might just want to listen to that. So, yeah, I will see you soon. I've just, no, I haven't, because I don't know where I've put them, so I'm not going to show you. So, yeah, I shall see you soon. Bye. Not been on here for ages now, I can't even get off. Oh, this? What? Causing a shadow where? I can't see one. Oh, yeah, it is, yeah, it is the shadow, yeah, it is, that thing that we thought was up there, it is the shadow of this, actually. So what I should have done is move it more that way, so you can't see the wall there. Something did pop in before, but yeah, there's other days, yeah, there's other days. Well, they're normally just about here, aren't they, when they come in and, you know, when they feel like it. Bring me a higher love, and you do at Dolly and all in chat. Thank you. You're welcome, Bernice. That's what it's all about. Like I said, people are finding people in chats, and you know, resonating with the frequency. Like we said, there's a lot of stuff out there we don't need to be watching. We don't need to be a part of. It's just bringing a negative energy if you're constantly watching that sort of stuff. That's why I've said before, people on here who were calling people, can't think of anything good to comment on. Just watch pure crap, really, and people spouting hate all the time. It's an energy they're drawing into them all the time, and they wonder why they're miserable. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, thank you, Dave. Thanks. So, I shall see you soon. Take care. Remember, as I say, to keep vibing high. Keep releasing your rucksack on your back of things that don't resonate with you anymore, don't do you any service anymore. Help other people as well. And release the stuff that you don't need. Fill yourself up with new energies, new things, new beliefs for a little bit, new, I don't know, just keep growing, keep evolving, pulling them layers back. Some people think they've got there and they stay there. It's like, well, yeah, well, there's another layer behind that. So just let's keep flowing. And like I said, if you don't want to be around people at the time because you're finding people are too much bad energy, just have time out from people. You know, look after yourself, you know, as well as being good to others, but look after yourself. Yeah, Dora, 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 the Explorer. Do. That's just my little, what is it, analogy or whatever, of dropping your rucksack and getting rid of your baggage and filling it up with new, fresh energy, you know, frequencies, sound, whatever you want to call it. Filling your rucksack up. Empty that load that's dragging you down. Free yourself, be lighter. I'm filling with new energies. This is the whole thing with me as well with the meat thing. I've just not been eating it. Yeah, analogy, yeah. I just can't. I've had some fake sausages today. It was just veg but spicy with chipolatas, but they were really nice with mushrooms. I just can't stop eating mushrooms. I just can't. I don't even crave for it anymore, you know, it's just like, So, you know, it's not for everyone, but it's just one of them. Yeah, that's what I'll call it now. It's just, yeah, and yeah, autumn's here now. So you've got to release stuff that we're not taking into autumn, but that's my thing now. You've got a rucksack on. How heavy do you want your load to be on this journey? Do you want it to drag you down? Do you want it to slow you down? It's not that you have to speed through it, but at the end of the day, it's a little bit easier when you're not holding on to things, people and stuff that do nothing for you. Yeah, I'm not into cheeseburgers and that because I'm not into the stuff that they put in them and all like McDonald's and no, thank you. But, you know, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. It's just not for me. Dolly, do you get any guys' jewellery yet? No, I'm going to be doing some guys' jewellery. I've not done anything yet because I've got to wait for ideas to pop up and I've just got to see what I've got in. Because it's always what I've got in at the time. I don't really buy things for certain things. It's just what I've got in at the time. So I will be doing something with gemstones on it because I think, you know, they should have something on it for a vibe. So yeah, I'm gonna go and chill out and try and get through my Uhtred and the Last Kingdom and all that. Say me, Dolly, know me. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just can't do it. Yeah. So I'll catch you all soon and we're going to have a great weekend. We're nearly there. I never know what day it is anymore. You know, this time thing that's not in with it's just not. Yeah, I'll be doing something. So, but like I said, I've got to make some stock up. I'm not going to do it and go, yeah, I've got this. I've got to get stock in for doing this anyway. Like I keep saying, it's going to take me time because it's all handmade. I'm not a machine, you know, so that's what I'm going to do. So, see you all soon. Bye. And thanks, Red Eye Jedi, for putting them links in. Anyone else who put some links in for me. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Just about to watch the second series. Oh, it's great, innit? I'm sorry. You know, when we get on the subject of Arkins and Uhtred. Uhtred! I did like some of the other ones as well, but I'm just like, Uhtred. My God. Uhtred. They're going on about astrology in there as well. Uhtred. Yeah, so see you later. Bye. Uhtred.